New graduates or anyone with student debt, you're going to want to listen up. It's important to keep on top of your loans. Giving us tips on budgeting and repaying is private wealth advisor Rob Randles joining me today. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Waverly.
Okay, so what can recent graduates do to start strategically paying down their student loans?
Absolutely. I actually just read an article where the average American student plans to be paying on their student loans until they're 45 years of age.
Yikes.
So having a strategy is super important. I think the best thing that you can do is really take an inventory of your different loans, whether they're student loans or other loans, and start paying, obviously the minimum payment.
Right.
But if you can pay extra, focus on those with the highest interest rate first. Also, pay on time. That's always very important. Keep your credit score good. And some loan facilities will actually offer a discount if you do auto pay.
Oh.
So that's super important as well.
Yes. And then what are some general budgeting tips that you have for recent graduates?
Yeah, one of the best things you can do is journal and really see where is your money going. If you think of a really good diet program and you start journaling everything that you eat and then by the end of the day you're like, really? Did I eat all that? Well, the same thing happens with spending money. So do a journal, and I think you want to come back and revisit it periodically. Sometimes we'll follow what they call the 60-20-20 rule. 60% of your money goes really toward necessity, housing, utilities, insurance, things like that. Maybe 20% towards meals and entertainment, and then another 20% towards saving. Yes, it's important to start saving early.
I know. So any other tips or resources that you have that could help recent grads feel confident in balancing their budget and paying down debt and reaching other financial goals they may have?
Absolutely. One of them really starts with maybe not dining out quite as often. Eating out, food and beverage can be very expensive, especially in today's economy. So if you can maybe even take turns with friends, having meals at each other's house, doing your own food prep, eating inside, I think that works well. Go back, revisit those journals, see where you're spending money, see where we can cut and do better, and just constantly reevaluate. Absolutely.
What if you're get into a profession where maybe you're not making a whole lot
right
after college,
right.
and the loan payment seems kind of out of reach, maybe to achieve to pay? How do you, for someone maybe making ends meet, how do they factor in that payment?
Yeah, so one of the things that you look at there is, are your loans federal loans or are they private loans?
Right.
And one thing about a federal loan is they tend to be a little bit more flexible on repayment plans. So if you're struggling to make payments, you might be able to talk to your loan professional through the government office, or if it's a private loan, with the financial institution or bank that you're working with there.
Okay.